Pisces, this is your weekly tarot card reading for Pisces from Born Without Boundaries. Welcome, guys. If you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing and liking this video and sharing this video. And if you subscribe, please ring that bell below and hit all notifications. I upload your Pisces content every Wednesday along with Capricorn and Aquarius. So Pisces. The one thing that is stable right now, the feeling of stability, is in our psychic connections, our psychic energy, our ability to connect to deeper than the brain and understand things without, know things without understanding them. So, you are extremely intuitive there. And where is this coming from? It's coming from Jupiter and Neptune in your house in Pisces. They're both home, they're both chilling, they're both maxing and relaxing, they're both still direct. This is a really spiritual time for you, an awakened time for you, a time where you can understand, comprehend, and really know things, like an awakened knowledge. So when you start to feel like something has shifted and something has changed, especially when it comes to, because I'm looking at the cards, something like authority. Authority has changed, or what's important to you. Things that you used to love, maybe you don't love the way that you used to. They just they don't carry the same importance. Pisces, it's because it's time to let go. It's because those things can't serve your life anymore. And I think you're a little bit uncomfortable with this knowledge because you know it and you know it's true. But you also don't want to hurt somebody or hurt people, or you don't want to disappoint people or let them down. Or it's almost like you feel like every commitment has to be a lifelong one, and it doesn't. So Pisces, there is this reckoning right now with your truth because it's so on point and it's so in your face. There's no way that you're going to be able to escape the intensity of this knowing, and yet simultaneously it doesn't match up with what's going on outside. So there are going to be adjustments that you have to make. This is it. This is understanding that there's change coming. There's change in the air, and it has to do with what's important to you, or somebody that's important to you, maybe an authority figure, somebody that you look up to. Maybe authority is shifting, control is shifting. Maybe you're starting to feel more gravity or more mature in your life in a way that you never have before. Let's keep getting into the reading. Pisces, just so you know, there's always an extended reading. The link is below. That is this message carried on over and gone deeper. We dig deeper into it. And then also your romance reading. 2 readings in one. Animal bond. Stand up for animals. I think this is a distraction, to be totally honest with you. But I'll just shut up and read the cards. Animal bond means that you're sticking up for animals, that you feel especially connected to animals, that you sort of, it's almost like in some ways you don't want to lose the animals in the breakup kind of thing. But also this is in general sticking up for people who cannot stick up for themselves. Maybe you realize there's a change and there's a shift, and you now need to become a leader in something. Especially when it comes to things that can't stick up for themselves. Also a sense of you feel there's a change coming. I don't know why. It has something to do with animals, a connection to animals, your connection to animals. Maybe you feel like one of your animals isn't well or isn't healthy, or that you are feeling like somehow for some reason maybe you miss your animals, or you feel like you've been away from them for too long, or that you may have to, like I said, divide them in the divorce type of energy. There could be something like literally relating to animals that's sort of symbolic for you could feel the change coming. Your life is changing. Also a strong sensitivity towards sticking up for people or things that have a hard time sticking up for themselves. In some ways you feel bullied, or you felt bullied in the past, and this is the same subject coming back around, being able to empathize with somebody's being bullied or being attacked, and you're not going to let that happen. So Pisces, times have changed and a lot of time has gone by, but time is also up. It is time. That's what this card means. It's time to make a decision. It's time to make a choice, or like the time is finished. There's a finish. It's also, every finish is a beginning, right? So even though this certain aspect of your life has come to a close, a new aspect is opening up. It's almost like in some ways you're like, I can't still be here anymore. I can't be where I was. Like, why am I here again? That kind of energy. That's what I keep feeling from this card. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Only one card is coming out for each of these decks. That's weird. I feel sensual. And there you go. So this is you feeling good about yourself, feeling secure in yourself, also feeling like maybe I've gone without for long enough. Maybe I've spent enough time by myself or alone, or I feel like I miss my significant other because I've been away from them for too long, or it's been too long. I want some attention. I want some affection. I want some, some lovemaking. This is like, it's almost like you're starting to something's turning up the heat is all I'm saying. And it, like I said, maybe it's been a long time, or it's been a while since you have shared yourself with somebody intimately. But I don't know what this has to do with animal bonds. Stand up for animals. That card really has to be clarified. Or it could just very well be, listen, I'm sick and tired of snuggling with my cat or dog. That's it. I'm sick and tired of snuggling with my cat or dog. Now I need something more formidable. I need something more significant. I need a more significant relationship in my life. Okay. I'm still hoping that that's what it is. I'm joking with you. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Solar plexus chakra. So solar plexus sits right beneath your heart chakra, and it's basically your diaphragm. So it's the powerhouse of energy being pumped out of your body. It's your way of expressing yourself. Something is sitting, and it's almost like too contained. You're about to explode or erupt. This is the point of eruption. So something's been sitting there for a while. I can't believe that this came out. So it's going to erupt from you. You feel like screaming and yelling and shouting. This could also be inspiration. Like you're going to start to sing about it. You're going to start to write about it. A song is going to come out about it. Or it's just you have to start speaking up about it, saying something about it. You want attention. That's 100% stand your ground. Something has happened here. Something weird, something strange, maybe something inappropriate, and you're fucking tired of suppressing it and not saying anything about it. I think that you're feeling your oats. I think that you're feeling good about yourself. I think that you're feeling certain and secure of yourself, and you're just going to start to say what you need to say and stick up for who you need to stick up for. Also, you're going to kind of like come out and just be loud about what you feel and who you are. The point is, it's been boiling up for a while, and now it's finally coming out. Makes sense, man. It's like things come out in Mercury retrograde. You've been stifling them. You haven't been saying anything. Now you are. Pisces, we have in reverse, surrender to the divine, and you and your loved ones are safe. So this was something happened. Maybe something happened within your family that you've been suppressed for a long time. You were not safe. Your family wasn't safe. Your family was put at risk, and you lost faith because of it, or you became very disconnected from a sense of spirituality and faith because of it. And you don't like being vulnerable or trust being vulnerable around people. This is Cancerian energy, fourth house energy. You knew that, like, this is about you not being safe, you not feeling safe, you not feeling like you are protected. This is in the past. Could have to do with your relationships, your family relationships as well. Conclusions are within reach, as in finally understanding or getting answers for why it happened. It's time to take action. So now you have the information in your hands to be able to take action action and do something about this. Even though normally it doesn't feel right for you, step out of your comfort zone. You're about to speak up in ways that you normally wouldn't speak up, or that you haven't spoken up thus far. Okay, this is a huge time for you. Okay, you're not keeping something in anymore, because you have the sympathy. You've been in this situation. You've been taken advantage of before. You've been hurt. You've suffered, and you're not going to hold it in. Okay, tell the truth. Flipped right out. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. It's not your truth. It's the truth. Tell the truth. So something has been, you've intentionally kept it suppressed. Maybe you felt like you couldn't talk about it. Maybe you were ashamed of it. Maybe you're starting to write down, and this is creative expression that's based on finally being able to purge or say something or share this truth. Tell your truth. It's time to write it, say it, communicate it, something from the past. Don't sweat the small stuff is here, so don't sweat the details. In other words, don't worry about what kind of pen or paper you use. Don't worry about if you're writing it down or you're typing it down. Don't worry about if it's written or if you're recording it. Don't worry about, just get it out. That's the important part, is for you to communicate it and for it, I feel, to be public. It's not how you always think it's the conduit. Like if I write a blog, then I won't get the attention that I want it to have. You will get the attention. It's not about the particularities. The particulars. I'm sorry. It's about the fact that you're doing it, because that's the important part. That's the catharsis, is that you're finally talking about it and discussing it. That's the real thing. Call your spirit home and say no. You're refusing to go home. You're either refusing to go home, or you're refusing to give up, or you're refusing to, call your spirit home. You refuse to rest, is what this is saying. No, I'm not going to rest, and I'm not going to be okay. And even if the divine says, it's almost like you're willing to defy the divine in order to stand up for this. And really, no, you're not defying the divine. Call your spirit home. You won't give up. You won't give up. You won't let this get you down. You won't let this stifle you. And you won't give up. You're not going to back down. You're not going to go home and just tuck your tail between your legs. That's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is you're going to stand your ground. Damn, ready for a fight, Pisces. Pisces, you are feisty. So this is definitely somebody in the past something that you didn't get, something that you wanted and were not able to get. So maybe a great joy was held from you or held back from you. Underlying this energy is something that you love a great deal, and somebody that you love, wanting to protect somebody that you love, wanting their life to be better, wanting their life to be filled with joy. But it was denied to you. This is coming up in the past. This could have been denied to you by a family member, somebody that you felt didn't want you or didn't stand up for you or wasn't there for you, or somebody that was just very greedy and very selfish and took a horrible advantage of you. This is all coming up in the past. Holy shit. This is so it doesn't surprise me that this is a healing time for you. This is a spiritually cleansing time for you, especially if something happened so bad that it kind of separated you or severed you from your connection to spirit. Unconditional love is here. So unconditional love is about accepting all aspects of yourself and not piecemealing yourself, knowing that there's a yin and yang to all of us. There is the creative, and then there is the receptive. There's the yin and the yang, the receiver and the creator. There's the generator, the one who brings new energy to life, and then there's the progress going after it. This is definitely finding a place where the yin and yang balance out. So a lot of times for you, that is art, or that is creation. Unconditional love for yourself and real connection to real God, not some false spirit or some false false prophet or some bullshit. This is finding unconditional love. And that's the difference, Pisces. I think that energy makes all the difference. This is also a sense of not accepting less for yourself. You don't want to just connect with somebody on a shallow level. Maybe you were about to. Maybe you were about to settle. Do not settle. You want unconditional love. You're kind of tired of all the bullshit. You're tired of all the halfway there, the halfway mark. That's just not something you're comfortable with anymore. Intuition has you feeling and understanding and connecting on a level that's so deep that you can't accept anything less. So if people can't get to your depth, they just can't have you. But this is also you digging really, really deep inside your soul, trusting. This is the moon. Trusting the moon, Pisces, trusting that energy of you knew it. You knew what you were feeling. Maybe you kept it, you held it back. You didn't want to share it because you felt like there was shame in it. I'm getting that again. Almost like you felt like you had to keep the secret because it was like a dirty secret. It was not a dirty secret. It's part of what makes you complete. Or you have found somebody or wanting to connect with somebody that you can be honest about yourself with and feel safe in their presence. And that's the difference. Intuitively, I feel like you're calling them in. You're calling this connection in, or you're acting out because you desperately want that connection. And if you are acting out, it's because you just feel so lonely right now. And I wish I could reach through this camera and give you a hug. You are not alone. You know, you are very much loved. And if you need a hug, come get one. I'm just saying, Pisces, I think that you know right now that there is some connection in your life, maybe that good stuff is happening in terms of connection, in terms of an unconditional love coming into your life. Intuitively, you know this is a good thing. Simultaneously, you also maybe you want to stick up for it. You don't want it to fail. You don't want to see somebody that you care about being taken advantage of. So this is a ferocity that you're going after them with. I think intuitively you know that you're not supposed to be separate. You're supposed to be with someone. This is supposed to be a connection that you're supposed to have. Yeah, it's like intuitively, you can feel intuitively this unconditional love. This unconditional love, knowing that I think maybe that scares you a little bit, knowing that there's something on earth, someone, 1717, a divine counterpart that you'll really do anything for. You might be scared of that. That might be really scaring you. Happy. So this is unlocking the key to happiness. Amen. Okay. Unlocking the key to happiness. Like what really makes you feel fulfilled inside. What really makes you feel that's it. I'm not going to over talk. I'm sick of over talking. The fates. So this was put into place from years ago. Come back to the edge. It's almost like you got really, really close to it before, but then you pulled back. But it was meant to be. This is something that it's almost like you chose this before you were born, or it was taken from you, right? But it's coming back. And that's what this Mercury retrograde is doing for a lot of people. It's actually bringing back missed opportunities or opportunities that you deserved and the universe owed you, but it got screwed up. It's almost like getting a package that has been trying to find you for 20 years. That's kind of like, it's arriving now. Okay. Pisces. Lapis Lazuli. Oh, man. Okay, check this card out. I'm not even playing with you. Lapis Lazuli, a life-changing epiphany or experience. It's time. It's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. This is like the time to pull the sword from the stone. And I know maybe you feel particularly weak right now, or particularly frustrated right now, or you're not even looking in this direction, but this is coming to you. So you're about to get some really big opportunity, and that's where the energy, it's building up inside of you. You can feel it because you're going to need the energy for it. And then we have smoky quartz, clearing negativity, release negativity from within or around you. And that was coming out compromised. So it's like you have to release this negativity from the past. And it's almost like now for the first time you've actually accepted it. And you've realized, I have to speak it, I have to say it, I have to do something about it. I can't just sort of like pretend like none of this is happening. That's not going to work. Sodalite, socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friends and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. This is connecting with your soul tribe. Being around people, it's almost like you're reconnecting with your original self, with who you really are. And maybe that means distancing yourself from people who don't really know you, or don't really understand you, or don't really fit in your life the way that you hope that they would. Either way, it's time to get real, and it's time to get true, and it's time to get true to you, and not worry about being true to somebody else. Life-changing epiphany or experience. We'll clarify all of this in tarot. I promise you, Pisces. Yeah, let's get into your animal totems. So this is messages that basically, this is how Spirit is going to be talking to you. Spirit is going to be using the natural world to communicate different ideas or messages to you. Also, when you see this animal, when you're in the presence of this animal, when you see a photo of this animal, whatever, pay attention to what's happening around you. Pay attention, because it's not just about this message or this meaning. It's about, it's not about this message or this meaning. It's about everything. It's about, hey, Pisces, pay attention. Look up. You need to pay attention to something. Animal totems for Pisces, please. Okay. So we have open to infinite possibilities. Opening yourself really, really wide. Maybe something that you never expected. This is also your star shining very brightly, Aquarius energy, showing the truth of who you are and being in the spotlight for it. And then we have see the big picture, but it's in reverse. Maybe you haven't been looking. It's almost like you've been quelching your potential because you haven't been looking far enough, or you haven't been reaching far enough. You haven't been looking. You've been too safe. You've been too cloistered into this group that you've gotten really, really comfortable with. It's time to get out of your comfort zone. That's why the North Node is here, right? You've had like myopic vision. It's done. Please be done with that. Step outside your comfort zone and get around people who inspire you and push you to be better. And then we have truth transcends illusion. Just being honest. Reclaim your power through the truth, through telling the truth, and also reclaim yourself and your wings, your full capabilities. This is Dragonfly. It's all about transformation. And this is Panther. Reclaim your power. Not have that deep energy that's lurking right underneath the surface. It wants to pounce out of you. The truth is coming out, and it's coming out of you. Sometimes life stings. The Wasp is here. This could have something to do with Scorpio energy, pain that you're feeling, deep pain that you suppressed and intentionally didn't want to talk about, deep pain that you've been feeling from the past, because this is coming up in the past. And now you're letting it out. You're confronting it. You have to. That's the only way that you can heal. Let's get into your angel messages. I feel like you really need them right now. Pisces. Oh boy. All right, what's happening with this? Once again, truth. The best way through the current situation is to just speak your truth. Contrary to what you may think, no one will be hurt if you express exactly how you feel. Okay, so this is tell the truth. Divine intervention. You may feel frustrated because something stalls or comes to a standstill. Progress seems painfully slow. Yet this is a blessing. It is divine intervention at work. When the timing is in perfect harmony, all will come to fruition. I just felt as I was reading this, they're doing this to intentionally frustrate you. They're pulling you back from it to make you want to charge at it even more. They're firing you up, Pisces. Sacred source, we, your angels, are here to remind you of your magnificence. You are literally an angel in the making, a being of eternal love and light, forever one with God, Goddess, and all creation. Y'all need to get real with your strength and your power and everything that really makes you strong instead of what you put on for public appeal. And then we have healing angel. This whole reading is about healing. At this very moment, you are being bathed in gold, pink, and deep green light. Accept this healing. We, your angels, surround you with wings of love. You are eternally free, eternally fresh, and eternally abundant. Oh my God. All right. And then we have one more, kindness. A kind gesture rekindles your belief in the power of love because it was compromised. Remember to be kind to yourself and respect yourself first. We need to go over to tarot. I hope you come with me. The link is below. I'll see you over there.